So it looks like there's a new video game grading company out there, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the website here, and then we're going to offer some opinions as to if you should actually use them. Now, originally I wasn't even going to take a look at this company because it's really easy for a new company just to enter the space and say like, oh, we're grading video games now, choose us. And most of them just gain no traction and they don't become anything serious. On eBay though, I was actually seeing some of their listings end at pretty high prices, so I figured, hey, if someone's willing to spend $200, $500, $700 on one of their graded games, I figured I should at least take a look at what their website has to offer. So to start, we're gonna go browse the website and see what's going on, and after that, I'm gonna offer you some opinions as to what I think about them. Let's go take a look. Alright, so I'm already on the Investment Grading Services website here, and we can just take a little bit of a look together here. See what we're dealing with. Being edited daily, okay, so I guess it's not finished yet. Just see an example of one of their graded games. Got some fantastic spin-in animation there. That was really, really nice. That was cool. Oh, there it is again. They liked it. So nice they did it twice. That's good. Not really seeing anything here. Follow us on Instagram. That is a lot of followers for only 25 posts. I am going to go and have to see why the hell they have that many followers with no posts. Do they do something else other than grade video games? Either that or they bought followers, because I'm not really seeing how they get to these numbers without having any kind of presence. Let's see what they got in the terms and conditions here. This is quite the page. Let's see if we got any highlights on here. Okay, if there's any kind of issue, they're going to give you it based on fair market value. But they also say that what you declare on the form may be wrong and you may actually get less than your declared value if that's what they deem. Okay, so this is a whole page exempting them from any kind of liability on your items. Alright, so we don't get this yet. Security measures. This website is just awful, hey? Looks like it was made in Windows 2000. Good God. Okay, security of the cases matters. Basically tamper-proof. The hell does basically tamper-proof mean? Firstly, our cases are sealed with polycarbonate. Okay, so they use base age tamper-proof sticker technology. Look at that. Look at this new tech, hey? When you lift it, it leaves the stuff. They're basically as good as 1986 sticker-sealed NES games. That's really cool. Okay, so they have tamper-proof cases and they use stickers. They're very excited about that. That's cool, I guess. So who the hell are they? Group of expert and avid collectors, DVDs, PCs, and more. And that's one of the biggest issues here already we're seeing. Most knowledgeable collectors in the market, and yet they don't have any kind of who are we. Like, that's it? That's what we get? Some of the most knowledgeable collectors, but I'm not putting our names here. This is like, I think I honestly could make a website comparable to this. I don't know much about HTML or coding, but this is like computer science 100. Looks good. Looks really good. These are like the arrows you see on a scam site. Just like download here. So they aren't doing anything older than Game Boy? They're not looking at any kind of... Oh, starting in March, we'll be able to do... Okay. Okay, yeah, so it looks like in March they'll be extending for sure. I did not want to click this. Grading criteria, okay. This should be the meat and potatoes here. Let's see what we got. Again, this looks terrible. Real picture examples and brief explanation. Oh, coming soon. Coming soon, real picture examples. You know, like, I get the rush of wanting to put out your website before, you know... You want to get into the market, you're excited. But this is terrible. Like, just wait until you're done. Okay, surface, dimples, dents, scratches. Okay, yeah, surface makes sense. The cover art. Corners and edges. Where there are seal folds or heat sealed, they should be tight and neat and intact. Oh no, this is the seal. Okay, this is the case over here. So this is all case stuff. So case surface, yes, okay. The cover art. And the cover art. And then the seal, corners and edges, seal tightness. Limited wrinkles in the plastic. I'd be interested to know how they are gauging the seal tightness. Like, what is the scale on that? You know what I mean? How would you get a 2 seal tightness or like 9.5? This got a 10 in their example here. Which, yeah, I guess, nice tight seal. I mean, DVD cases are all pretty tight seals. The seal surface, that makes sense. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 things, 3 of the case, 3 of the seal. You get a case rating and a seal rating separate. So a little bit like how WATA does it, and they just added qualifiers underneath. So I guess it's kind of like the BGS to PSA is what they're going for here. Is if you want subgrades on your item, you can go with them. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's jump in. We have to... So this is their submission process. So what do you actually do here? Scroll down and click it. Okay, why not just put it up here? Why do I have to scroll to the bottom to click? Why isn't this clickable text? Good God. Step 2, complete the ordering process. Okay. Mail your collectibles, make sure to purchase insurance. Email them to let them know? Okay, so that's odd that after you finish your order, you then have to email them to let them know what you did. It looks like this, it looks like they italicized, but they screwed up this I right here. It did not get italicized. This is a good website. So let's submit a game. Let's do this thing. Quantity 1. Okay, you don't fill out any information because I guess you just email them all of the information. So let's go. Let's view the cart. What do we got? That's it. Easy as that, folks. People complain about VGA being hard. People complain about WATA being easy. But truly, I think IGS has nailed the ease of implementation. You just check out and then you send them an email. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go submit some games to IGS. Okay, that was a bit of a whirlwind there. I think the website did a lot of speaking for itself, honestly. Interestingly, I pointed out that their Instagram there had 25,000 followers or whatever, but on Google even, they don't exist. IGS, Investment Grading Services, doesn't bring anything up. IGS doesn't bring anything up. They have no SEO. So I can only assume they actually bought their followers on Instagram, because I don't see how you can get that kind of organic reach, yet have no Google presence. So that's another little red flag there. I don't like that at all. I would rather see a company have 30 followers because you're new than 25k followers that make 0 sense. Regardless of that, the website also looks like something that was thrown together by a new university student who's just working on computer science. It's like they went onto Fiverr and were surprised by how much it costs to create a website, and so they just kept scrolling until they found like the $5.99 person, and they went with that one. Which, oh my god. So they're this company that's trying to infiltrate this hundreds, thousands of dollar market here, where we have WATA and VGA at the top, we have UKG over in the UK doing some stuff, and they want to be an alternative option to all of this. So they enter in with this website that looks like trash, a fake looking Instagram, and I'm just not sure how they're looking to build consumer confidence. So I'm really interested on these items that are already sold on eBay as to if people are simply buying them to look more into the company, maybe break the cases, maybe do a cross grade, maybe they don't know that IGS has no real market bearing. I'd be interested to see who is buying them and why they are buying them. Because from my standpoint, I see absolutely no reason to even give this company a shot at this point in time. I just don't see why I would be the guinea pig for this company versus anyone else. It's kind of like when you see a new company spring up in card grading and it's like, okay, but why wouldn't I just go with one of the leaders? Sure, WATA and VGA have wait times, WATA and VGA have their own issues, etc., etc. But at least I have the confidence that when I grade with WATA or VGA, there's going to be the added liquidity, the added demand, and I can trust the grade for the most part. Right now, despite IGS saying that they are all market experts, they have absolutely no transparency with who they are or why I should trust them in any regard. And another thing to consider here is they have their scale, but at this time they have no examples of what their scale even means. And we as consumers have no idea if the IGS scale at all correlates to the VGA or the WATA scale. For all we know, an IGS 10.0 might translate to a WATA 9.0. We do not know. Anyway, that was a fun little look at this new grading company, IGS Investment Grading Services. If you have any experience with them or know anything about them, please feel free to put a comment down below. I would love to hear more about them. Until next time.